Hey, real estate relatives, welcome back to the channel. I'm your homegirl, Daphne Brown, your go-to realtor for the Houston suburbs. Today, we're continuing our exploration beyond just the homes, and we're diving into the community itself with part 2 of our Waller High School tour. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. Welcome to part 2 of our tour at Waller High School, where education goes beyond the classroom and opens doors to incredible career opportunities. As a realtor, my job isn't just to help you find a home. I want to ensure you fully understand the community you'll be living in, including schools, amenities, things to do, and places to go. Starting freshman year, Waller High School does such a fantastic job of preparing the students for life after high school, whether that future include college or jumping straight into the workforce. Displaying on your screen right now are the starting salaries for the trades that are offered here at Waller High School.
New one will go up, it'll fill that window. But if you notice the alignment of the scoreboard, that was designed to be that way. So when you walk in that front door, you look straight out that back door, you'll see the scoreboard.
Firstly, we step into the culinary class complete with a full restaurant kitchen and bistro. The Waller High School students are training to be professional chefs and entrepreneurs, gaining real-world experiences every day.
Or 5 years ago. I can tell you 6 years ago we flipped it. Long time Waller people go, I can't believe we did this in 6 years. And the next 6 years are going to be even better. Because now, after this, the 22 bond is in process right now, the projects are in process. After the 22 bond, we don't have to worry about old facilities anymore. They'll all be done. All we have to do is worry about the new stuff now, which is a nice place to be. Because the argument you get a lot of times in districts are, you're building all this new stuff for the new people. What do we get? Well, we raise the standard in every level of this district. Construction projects are going on at every school right now, with the exception of this one, this one. 7 schools, different sizes, different scales, but all bringing them up to standard. Okay, as you work in, welcome to the bistro. This is the culinary program's bistro. This is the restaurant portion of our culinary program. So here, what kids learn is how to serve lunch, how to be a waiter, how to bus tables, how to write a check, how to do all those things. So during points in the year, they will open up the bistro for lunch and you have to make a reservation. They're hard to get. I almost didn't get one this year. To be quite honest. And then the funny thing is I couldn't make it that day because I had a meeting in Houston. So my wife came with her friend and took my reservation. And they do it because it's hard. Kids have to go to school too, right? So it's a set time during the day, usually about 2-3 times during the year they'll do that. So this is what we call the outside, the front side of the house. Anybody worked in a restaurant? You know the front side and the back side, right? So this is where we teach the front side. Now I will tell you, before this school opened in 2022, our culinary program was operating in the 1940s Betty Crocker kitchen. You know the standard home ec kitchens of the old days? For you younger people, Google it. But the older people, they know what that looks like. And now, they are the state champions in culinary. 2 years later. I will tell you before we move into the kitchens, what you're going to see is you're going to see the kitchen for the bistro, which is where they learn how to work in a real restaurant kitchen, because that's where they cater out of. And then you'll see the instructional kitchen, and then you'll see their classroom. So as you move through, they're learning front of the house here, they'll learn back of the house and front of the house in there, and then you go actually into your classroom. And from there, we have 3 executive chefs on staff. They all have full schedules. It's a very popular program. The gingerbread house decoration contest was the best. We had over 200 gingerbread houses in this room. Wow. And I got to judge them. Oh, Lord. I was one of the judges. It was open to anybody. So what we'll do is we can take this door or this door, Please be careful going through. Follow Mr. Oldham, going this way, follow me.
I'm sure was no going in here.
The whole family makes fun of me.
This is gonna make you want to be a cook. That's incredible. That's incredible.
This like makes me want to go to school.
Exactly. Exactly. This is so freaking incredible. This is incredible. Exactly. Exactly. 5-star at that. Jesus. Okay, so what is this doing?
They get a fee for doing their time. And it is a little cheaper than if we go outside the camp. You know, so that's the only thing a school board member gets. It usually gets some food. They don't get a paycheck. It's the most unheralded job in the world. You get yelled at a lot, accosted a lot, and you get a meal once a month. So we'll cut this way through their classroom. We may actually get to a regular classroom.
I can look at the acting lounge. Look how nice it is in there. I just want to do a quick video of this beautiful lounge. It's so nice. I want to be a teacher.
Okay.
I want to come to this school. Huh?
For you?
No, I'm a realtor, and they're just giving us a tour. But oh my God, I love this school. I'm so in love. I could live here.
Yes, right.
Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.
We have FAA drone crew. This is a drone.
Moving right on through Waller High School, we are entering the drone obstacle course and the drone classroom where students learn to become licensed drone pilots. Imagine launching your career in a cutting-edge field right out of high school.
Baby, I am in heaven. Look at my drones. Look at my drones.
Okay, come on in.
Oh my God.
Okay, as everybody is working their way into the room, I think we got most everybody in. Welcome to our robotics and drone room. In this program, this is where we train kids to not only fly and operate drones and robotics, we also teach them to build them, program them, design them themselves. So in the room next to you, which is behind you, you will see an awful lot of equipment in there. You will see 3D printers, programming tools, all the stuff they need to design and build. And then we teach you to fly. So we teach you to fly and operate with the robots, with the drones. By the way, we are also an official area operations certification center, one of the few in the state where you can come here to learn to fly a drone. And by the way, the perimeters here, our kids do these on the weekends. Just throwing it out there, guys. We do have a lot of kids that make money on the weekends shooting weddings, shooting beginnings. So, I had one junior or senior one year. This year, I made $100 on Saturday. I said, because I shop for a real estate agent, I'm handing out all so this program is fantastic. By the way, we offer 2 certifications here. I will not get them right. They're with Seiko. There's only 2 places you can get those certifications together along with this. And you might have heard of these institutions. The University of Texas A&M. Unfortunately, we got a lot of parents that want to come back to the school now. I don't know. But these 2 programs, 2 classes inside and 2 full-time instructors. So this is a very, very popular program. One of the lecture stories, obviously, the reason for windows. We want you to walk by and you're going, what is that? I want to do that. And the idea is to start with just in the program. So you will see CTE, just like in culinary, just like in college, CTE built into the academic way. It's not a place you go. It's just across the hall. Does that make sense?
How hard is it to get into this class? Is there a wait list? Regular?
Right now, there's no wait list. What you have to do, you have to be in a program of study. And you notice it as we call pathways. Okay, so what you do is you take the principles of class, which could be the principles of marketing, whatever the pathway is going, principles of manufacturing, principles of culinary, principles of hospitality. So whatever the principles of class, then you can see, I want to go to relevant, you go right to that pathway. One thing I can tell you that I will get on my soapbox a little bit. At the end of the day, that pathway leads you to a certification. Well, what if I get into a pathway and I decide, I don't like this pathway. I want to go to another pathway. I want to go to hospitality. I don't want to be in manufacturing. And well, that's what you do. And at the end of the hospitality program, you go on your certificate. And you think that's great. You just got a certificate. Great. According to the state of Texas, it doesn't count. In the statistics that you see online. You know why?
Because he didn't do it all.
He didn't spend 4 years in a program.
Right.
So we're not saying freshmen to pick a career path. The idea here is that they should be able to really career path. No, I thought this was for me, not for me. I want to try this. We're going to let it change, even though it will not come towards our time. That's I'm glad we do it, but it hurts us on the accountability side because we let things switch pathways to the right.
So do most schools not?
I can't tell you what other schools do. I can tell you most schools would like to go back to it. Because at the end of the day, to me, as a superintendent, or as a taxpayer, or as a parent, at the end of the day, did they get the certification in the area? Yes, they did. No. See, Waller High School has been very good at getting certifications. So what they did before, changing the academic accountability, which was a year ago, right out of COVID, because we were due every 5 years to change. They changed it and said, now you have to be in the program for 4 years to gain your certification. Why? The only thing that does is just make my job hard. And it makes me make a decision. Well, I want the school district, or I want the kid. Like I said, it's a choice. But you can do that.
I give up my dreams, my hopes, my view. For you, what more could I ever do? I give up the world, the moon, the sky. For you, in the silent dawn, you stir from sleep. Sunlight paints your face in a golden sheen. The hush of dawn, a peaceful scene. A love that grows like a tender rose. In the soft light, troubles fade.
not going to get back. By the way, this is the learning staircase. I'll throw that out there. It's in the novel education area. Teachers use it during the day to bring kids down and do a little different learning environment. Hey, Chris, let's stop them at ROTC here. We got to brag a little bit. The ROTC program here at Waller High School, and rightfully so, as you can see, they win a few trophies every once in a while. But the two trophies that we'll point out to you are right here in the middle. They are very large. They were the 2023 National Armed Drill Team champions, and in 22 they were the national champions in unarmed drill team. What does that mean? We have two drill teams here. We have Phantom and Warhawk drill teams. They both go and they compete nationally against the best the military has to offer. It's in Florida. It's in Daytona, Florida every year. They have to go through a lot of preliminary competitions just to get out of Texas. Once they get out of Texas, they get into the national realm, and then they encounter units from all over the United States, including Marine, Army, Navy, Air Force units from all over the United States. Well, in 22, our unarmed drill team went and they won the national championships in the unarmed drill team. And that made our armed drill team mad. So in 23, the armed drill team won. So this year, they both came in second and third. And it's funny because Lieutenant Colonel Engel, who's in charge of our program here, he said, Mr. Moran, get it off here. I said, well, what'd you do? Because we came in second. It's great when you're saying national champions, they came in second and third this year. So they are bound and determined to get back their trophies from losing it last year. So we're excited about this program. It is a valuable program. By the way, the rooms, in this room, we won't go in to disturb them too much because it takes too long to get in and out. They have a laundry room in there because they launder all their own uniforms. They have uniform storage. They have an armory. We teach archery here as well, so archery is stored in the armory. They do have guns. They are not real. They are performance guns. They weigh about 60 pounds. The ones they toss and do all that. That's the armed drill team. They also have their own locker rooms in there as well because they do PT. That's also their PE credit too in the course selection. If you notice behind you, you notice a very large concrete pad that seems rather out of place. Should be a green space. That is the ROTC practice pad. It is built to the regulations of the United States military in size and scope. So they can practice their drill without having to worry about finding a spot to do it. Usually it's in a parking lot somewhere with cars passing by. Here, it's private. It's right across from the room. They go right out, they practice, and they go. Very proud of this program because a lot of kids get a lot of opportunities out of this program that you don't normally see. And they get to travel. Matter of fact, I was lucky enough to go to the United States War College. And this unit has been put in touch with, and our robotics program has been put in touch with the United States Military Cyber Division. Because guess what they're looking for? They're looking for people that are training computers and all that other stuff and have career opportunities. They want to talk to kids. And do you know where Cyber Division is located in the United States? Austin, Texas. We need to know it's in our own state. So it's just opportunities. Whether the kids take them up on it or not, it's completely up to them. So a lot of these kids also participate in some of the other programs that we're witnessing here as well. So this is a great program. They do an annual pass and review. We also do a Veterans Day program. Chris, that is open to the public. You contact Mr. Oldham, come up and see it. If you don't, there's a point in the Veterans Day program where I actually will cross. We bring down 11th and 12th grade, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade now? 10th and 12th grade to the gym. ROTC, along with every organization in the building, puts on a tribute to veterans. We have a veterans march in. We usually have between 50 to 100 veterans that join us. Some of them World War II vets. Sadly enough, we had a survivor of D-Day pass away. He was the last survivor, as far as Waller is concerned, at that thing. And what we do is we present them with poppies, if you know the symbol of poppies from World War I. And we play their branch of the service song, and they're asked to stand and be recognized. They sit on the floor and watch the presentation. Dance team performs, cheerleaders perform, football players do a wonderful skit. Theater comes out, does something. They do the presentation of all the flags of the United States and what they mean. Because a lot of people don't know what they mean. And we honor our veterans. And it is a tearjerker at some points during there when you're like, and by the way, it's basically the same program every year, and every year I'm like, no. But when everybody tells you kids are bad, when society is, I'm gonna call bull on that. These are some of the best kids you will ever see. They get what America stands for, they get what's going on in society, they know what that flag means, they're proud to be here, they're proud to be in this country, and they're proud to represent Waller High School. And I think sometimes news media gives kids a bad rap. Because I'll tell you what, I've been in this business for over 35 years. That's a long time in public education. And this is some of the best group of kids I've ever seen, held to the highest standard I've ever seen. So kind of take that back when you're talking, because the news media will get you every time. But you come out here and you go to an elementary school, you go to here and you see some of the great things that are happening, you go, oh my God, this couldn't have happened when I was in school. It probably couldn't.
It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving,
Cosmetology center here?
You're not gonna believe it.
Oh my
My
God.
wife graduated from high school and got her license in cosmetology. And that's what put herself to college. And I was touring this building with her before, and I said, oh my God, you're not gonna believe this.
That's dope.
So we're gonna proceed down to the main hallway, and we're gonna go into the cafeteria, and show you kind of the design there.
Cafeteria, let's go.
Are you filming the whole time?
Yeah.
Who are you filming
Yeah.
for?
Me, my YouTube channel.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
My name is Corey. Come to Tri-Point Jubilee. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Give the people your
That was
number.
my ad right there.
Give me your number.
713-854-4079. Come visit. Jubilee is a different community. So
It is
we look
different.
forward to seeing you.
It is different. I love it. Different in a good way. I love it.
I need to find some more cameras.
It's a lot around here.
Free advertising.
There are a lot around. Where'd you get that? Best Buy. Really? How much? I got the creator combos. Just like a small cafeteria. Oh, it's bigger. Okay, now what is this? This is part of the lunchroom or what? Or is this it? What's the-
What we had was great in the past, it wasn't gonna be great for people. So it does turn out the old high school that we converted into a middle school brings a lot of niceties that a normal middle schools don't have. You know, but both our middle schools now have niceties that normal middle schools don't have because we renovated and converted old buildings into these brand new Waller Junior High, which is where Jubilee is currently zoned for middle school, is completing its second phase of construction, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's phenomenal. Most middle schools don't have auditoriums. They don't have the athletic capacities that these schools have, simply because they were once high schools. So that Waller Junior High will begin the third phase of construction with all new athletics. And we'll begin those in December because we gotta wait for something called football to be over. That's a big thing here. Right. And then Schultz is beginning, it's our other junior high next door, they're beginning their third and final phase of renovations, which is a new ceiling grid, whole new roof system. But everything inside is completely gutted and remodeled. Okay, welcome. This is one of our cafeterias. This is what we call the small cafeteria. The reason it is broken into two spaces is a variety of reasons. One, this building is used a lot. So a lot of meetings occur at night, a lot of banquets occur at night, and you need spaces. So what we're able to do at night is we're able to close this sound curtain, have a banquet in here, and have a banquet in there, in the big one. So during the day, this is open to kids. You can eat in here, you can eat in there. It is not relegated by grade level. We don't send seniors into here and everybody else over there, or ninth graders into here. It's some people just like a quieter space to eat lunch. And this is a little quieter space to eat lunch. It is serviced by the same cafeteria, and you'll notice that when you go out, it's just an L. It also, in the morning, a lot of kids like to come in, and if you notice, this is kind of the Waller Starbucks. They make lattes, espressos, stuff like that. That is for charge, okay? But all breakfast is free to all students in Waller ISD. So they can go here and get breakfast, that's free. If they want a latte or something, or a hot chocolate, that you gotta pay for. That is a fundraiser for them. So they usually post a little menu, they have a little menu board over there, and you can get whatever you want. So a lot of people like to come in here in the morning, have a little quieter area. Some kids like the bigger area. By the way, our cafeterias are what we call destination cafeterias. The only reason for you to come here is to be in the cafeteria. It is not a pass-through cafeteria. I'm not gonna cross it on my way to athletics or on my way to English. Your intent is to come here to eat lunch, eat breakfast, or eat dinner. We serve 3 meals a day here. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Both breakfast and dinner are free to anybody, any student in the district that happens to be here. Lunch is on a need basis, okay? And the reason we serve dinner, we have a ton of kids that stay after for extracurriculars and for tutoring and for club activities, and they come down, and if you come down here at about 3 o'clock, 3:15 in the afternoon, this is filled with band kids who are getting ready to go to band practice, and they're having a turkey sandwich, chips, milk, and piece of fruit. And it's a long day when you eat lunch at noon and you don't get home till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So that's why we serve dinner. Dinner is served between 3:15 and 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So you'll see football players in here, you'll see band kids in here, you'll see student council, you'll see tutoring kids in here, you'll see a variety of kids in here getting lunch. Usually we feed about 100 to 200 per day for dinner. That's not a lot, but it is open for anybody. And we think that's a very valuable thing for the high school.
Yes, it is.
And of course, breakfast is obviously free. And of course, we have the niceties as well for a little extra charge. So the reason we say this is destination, it cuts down on kids loitering, it cuts down on things happening. You're coming here for lunch. When you go into the main cafeteria, you'll notice the restrooms are in the cafeteria. You don't have to leave the cafeteria to go to the restroom. It's right here. By the way, right across the hallway when you go out, you'll see that red round room right there with the windows in it. That is the College and Career Counseling Center. Any kid at lunchtime can walk over there. It is manned with counselors and career advisors that can go over there and talk to them about a university, talk to them about a particular career or a career path. That is available. And behind that is the media center or library, which we'll get a chance to go through when we swing back around. Okay, so let's cut through this door. Chris, take me in the main one. No, and the old high school, high school is a great building. You drive by it; it's a pretty building. It just didn't have all the offerings we wanted
That
to
you
offer.
needed. This is a lot. I love it.
And we're not
y'all thought of everything.
We hope so.
Yeah.
There's a couple things we forgot. I won't tell you what they are. We're adding them.
Okay.
Because even after the
Don't release your secrets. Yeah.
This is the main cafeteria. We run 4 lunches a day. You'll notice that the bathrooms are in the cafeteria. And of course, a lot of people like to point out we have microwave banks in all corners of, back in my day, Mom just sent you to school with a peanut butter sandwich and said good luck. If she sent you with that. Today we have microwave banks because you can't eat that food cold. So we try to add a little bit of the niceties. You'll notice also throughout the high school, you'll see a lot of video display boards all over the place. These video display boards serve a variety of purposes. One, they communicate messages throughout the day to the kids that are up on all the panels throughout the school, so we can change those messages anytime we want. Some days it's just weather, but in the sense of an emergency situation, it also conveys emergency information to every display board in the building, including the classrooms. So we could actually send a message to a particular classroom via their display board. So if I just want to send it to classroom 104, I can. If I want to send it to the whole building, I can. So it allows us, these video boards are a key component of our crisis management plans. And by the way, our safety and security all ties in together. We have a very robust safety and security apparatus here. I will tell you, no safety and security apparatus is perfect. I can tell you that we've been audited by the state of Texas for the last 2 years, our whole district as a whole. And what they do is, anybody know how they do safety and security audits? They show up randomly during the day and they try to get into your school without you knowing it. We have never been breached. Nobody has ever made it past our security perimeter, which is a good thing. And we hope to keep our record going. We're very proud of that. We have partnerships with both Waller County Sheriff's Office and Harris County Sheriff's Office, so you will see both deputies on our campuses. They work together very seamlessly because we are split by jurisdictions. Does anybody know what county you're in right now? You are in Harris County. Yes, Harris County goes all the way to Fieldsboro Road, and then that big point of Harris County on the map goes all the way out to 1488. And so you are in Harris County for about 51% of Waller ISD. You are in Waller County for about 49% of Waller ISD. So the partnerships between the law enforcement agencies is critical. And we've got a great partnership. We meet with them monthly. We have deputies and SROs on all our campuses. We are one of the few schools that actually has a certified police officer on every campus. This campus actually has 2, and at critical points in the year 3 on campus. We also do employ security monitors on campus, and their job is to basically check the perimeter of the school, making sure all doors are locked so that we don't have a situation like happened in Uvalde. So that's the security. Security monitors aren't walking around giving kids tickets. They're walking around making sure the building is secured. Because if you know anything about children, they will prop a door open anywhere they get a chance. So we guard against that as well. So safety and security is a very high priority. We also passed a bond in 2022, which allocated over $13.2 million for safety and security upgrades throughout the district. And those upgrades are ongoing right now at all our campuses. Our safety and security team also applied for a grant for the state of Texas for security upgrades. That grant was $14.2 million. So we're almost doing almost $30 million in safety and security upgrades, some of which you will never see, because a lot of it is technology and being able to stop somebody at the perimeter before they get here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we have a very robust and our Chief Executive Director of Safety and Security, Jamie Woodall, is considered one of the leaders in the state on how to prepare for crisis management. So we're very proud of her, and we're very proud of the direction the district has taken in that general area. But hopefully you'll see a little bit of that as you go through the building. And you'll also see it's hard to get on our grounds during the school year without us knowing it. So we'll proceed out. Chris, we're going to athletics next? All right.
The cosmetology class is equally as impressive. Here, students are learning skills to become estheticians, nail techs, hairstylists, and business owners.
Some of you stopped some of the earlier labs. It all leads up to here. You start cosmetology 1, cosmetology 2, 3, 4, and you work your way down. When our kids graduate here, or they graduate, some of them get to cosmetology 4 before their senior year. They are fully certified in hair, nails, and facials. If you notice those 2 beds over there in white, we train on facials as well. They are open to the public. I wouldn't go first semester. No, I cheat. Second semester, they open to the public. And if you notice, there's a security vestibule right here, so the public can park there. Enter, be cleared, come in, hair, nails. Appointments are hard to come by. It's usually a Google sheet on the website where you sign up. And the reason for that is the kids only have so much time during the day to do that, right? So it's usually whenever their Cosmo class is, they'll bring people in, they'll do it. They do an outstanding job. This program takes them all the way through the certification for cosmetology. This is the front-facing part, but there's 3 labs going back. You'll see locker rooms and classroom areas that accompany each lab. All the way down, we have 3 full-time instructors. I believe, Chris, 3? Where are you? I lost him. He's back over there. We'll ask him later. 3 full-time instructors. It's either 3 or 4 now. Chris, 4 now. 4 full-time instructors, full schedules. Very popular class. and very popular program. And they do end up with a certification at the end. It's how to open a business, how to pay taxes, how to do, all the stuff that goes with that, along with doing the hair, nails, and all that. Some kids take it. I had one young lady. She was actually our former CT director's daughter. She's at Texas Tech, and she does hair and nail in her dorm for free. A little side money, which is okay. And she got that skill here. But others go right into industry and do it that way. So it's a variety of ways. So this program is very popular. And by the way, it keeps kids engaged. I don't know about you, but I didn't come to school for Algebra 1. I came to school for the activities I was in. And kids really enjoy these programs, and they're learning something. They're learning a career skill. Yeah.
Did you cover, we open up to the public on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings? Did you cover?
No, I didn't. I'm not
Tuesday and Thursday evenings, we service the public.
Oh, and you know what we forgot? We walked right by it. I was talking to somebody. When we left the drone room, when we were walking between the drone and ROTC, is special education everybody else, which is as it should be. But we do have some severe and profound that just have issues that cannot be in classrooms. Some are in hospital beds. Some have IV feeding tubes. Some have respiratory systems that don't allow them to do that. There's a hallway that mirrors this one right here. We'll try to stop by on the way back. We have kids sometimes with severe autism and phobias that they can't be out. We try to get them out as much as possible. Our teachers do that. But what we do is, and I show you this right here over here, this is the student parking lot. So students usually will enter off of Stokes Road here. Parents are coming in off of Lower Spring Creek here in the front. Buses come on the east side, or on the west side, over here on the side. Special education for the severe and profound kids picks up right here. They literally go 10 feet. So there's not this, if you've ever been in another high school, and at the end of the day, usually around school dismisses at 2:30, there's usually this long parade of hospital beds and wheelchairs throughout the school to get to the bus area. We designed a separate bus pickup area to make it easier on those kids and their parents, so parents can pick up there as well. Now, as I said, most of our kids, except for the most severe and profound, are mainstreamed into regular classes. But you do have the situations where you do have to take care of those children. And so there's kitchens down there. We teach life skills. We teach all of those fundamentals that those kids might need someday to live on their own, if it's at all possible. So it's the care and need into those areas. We put in a lot of natural light into those rooms. I don't know if you know this, most people do better with natural light, and so special education students are no different than anybody else. We like natural light, and it tends to provide a nice environment. Those rooms are also a little bit more sound dampened, because sometimes sudden noises can bother certain kids. So those rooms have a little more sound absorbing quality than maybe a regular classroom would have. So there's not that big startle during the day. It's the littlest details. And who designed those rooms was our special education department. They were in on the planning process. Who helped design these rooms was our cosmetology teachers. By the way, we used to teach cosmetology in a temporary building. So they went from a temporary building to this. To say tears was putting it mildly. And the results are showing. This program is growing, it's expanding, and kids love it. So, quick questions before we move on. No, not from you.
We'll hit the special education program in the hallway.
Okay, great. Chris, do you want to go upstairs? Yeah.
We'll see regular classrooms and some of our health science areas.
Yeah, let's go through health science into regular
Wait,
classroom.
stop talking.
And if we don't kill
Stop
anybody,
talking shit.
the science lab's not there.
Coming up next, we're going to walk into a room that's like stepping into a real hospital environment where students receive hands-on training for a variety of certifications, including but not limited to certified nursing assistant, pharmacy technician, veterinary technician, ultrasound technician, and EMT. The space is fully equipped with professional medical equipment, which allows students to practice the skills that they need to excel in healthcare fields.
Freaky?
You think?
If you walk in here at night, you see these bodies in the bed. But this is where they get their first taste of hospital rotation. We have doctors with Memorial Hermann that work with us, and of course their nursing program at Memorial Hermann works with us as well. So every day we send a bus full of kids down to Memorial Hermann, and they do their CNA rounds down in Memorial Hardeman. But we also have partnerships with CVS and Walgreens for pharmacy tech, and they go out and they work at Walgreens. And the one program that is really interesting, we have a lot of kids interested, and they do certify it. It's just very difficult to certify it. Now, it's not human health science, but it is veterinary science. Hey, if that's all you're doing,
That's it. That's it.
just the look on their face, it was something else.
That's it. That was it. That was it.
People are gonna come to your program just because that's.
So, but veterinary science is really interesting because for you to do all your hours for veterinary science in a veterinary clinic, you have to be over the age of 18. We also do EMT paramedic, but again, to do ride-alongs with the ambulance crew, you have to be 18. So we do have a lot of seniors that certify in that after, like that summer they get out, where they have time to go, they've turned 18, they can, now we do have some seniors that turn 18 during the senior year and they start, but there's so many hours that need to be accumulated in those two programs. They usually see those certifications roll in afterwards. But we do have great partnerships with vet clinics in the area and also with Waller County EMS. And so they do a lot of ride-alongs with them in the summertime for that EMT certificate. We'll take you back down the hallway, Chris. Oh, by the way, we're also opening ultrasound this fall.
Wow.
So I forgot about that. We just purchased 2 brand new ultrasound machines. They're in the warehouse. They're going to be set up in here for this fall. Not in here, but.
From performing ultrasounds to administering medications, this immersive learning environment prepares students for the real-world demands of their future careers.
Hey, we're going to leave and when you go to
I know you in this bed, but I can help you still find a house, okay? As long as you're in your right frame of mind, we can go house shopping. I can bring it to you on my videos, okay?
What we operate here is we operate with Google Drive. Google is free for education. It's very elaborate.
Feels good. So good right here. Feels so good.
Cool. Okay, as you work your way in, you want to explain what this space is, and I also want to tell you where this space exists. This space exists at the end of every hallway, on every floor. So there are 3 floors to this building, so there is a mirror space to this on that side, and on that side, and on first floor. This is the collaboration space. It is equipped with all the technology a classroom has. It's a softer space. As you can see, we're in the middle of summer cleaning. So a lot of stuff is turned upside down. This is not meant to be designed this way. It's not an art fixture. It goes down. It's a softer space. So a teacher can bring a small group out here and have all the wireless access from medium board hookup just like that. Literally walk in and go. It's great for small group. It's great for group environments. It's great for, you just want a different learning environment for the kids. A lot of teaching, and you see a lot of tutoring happening in these rooms after school as well. It's just a nicer space instead of just sitting in desks. So it gives different levels, different eye levels, and some kids just don't like to sit in the same space all day long. So these rooms exist at the end of every hallway. Now, God forbid we ever get too crowded in this school. Guess what we can do with this room?
Turn it into a classroom.
Close it, it's a classroom. By the way, it has complete visual access from that classroom. So if the kids are kids out here doing independent research, the teacher where Mr. Oldham is in that room can see. So even if it's not her kids out here, it's the teacher 2 doors down, they can see into here and it's covered. By the way, you'll also see security cameras that are throughout the building. We are layered. You can't do much without it being seen. So this is a nice space just to provide an alternative learning environment. Okay, so that is the basic tour. We're going to take you back down the grand staircase now. We're not going to go to the 3rd floor.
Touch on SPED just real quick. We don't have to go by it, but just touch
SPED is right below us, right?
We can go down here.
We'll just take a quick jump down the SPED hallway and we're out. Okay, good deal. Chris, lead them on.
now on your screen is the newly named Dyken Football Field here at Waller High School. As a realtor, I do more than sell homes. I help you discover the full potential of the community you're moving into, whether it's schools like this one, local amenities, or exciting career paths for your family. We sincerely hope that you've enjoyed this Waller High School tour, parts 1 and 2. If you have not had a chance to watch part 1, we'll leave a link right here. And while you're there, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to reach out to me for all of your real estate needs. I'm here to guide you every step of the way, and I'm always ready and willing to enable you to find your way home. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Just pulled up to the house.